eBay caught a ton of resellers off guard through the removal of a very, very important tool that many, many resellers out there used. It's a reason why I recommend every reseller out there getting one of these. Hey, it's Don. Today I wanted to address an issue that has arisen because of eBay removing a standard feature that they had available to all resellers for a very long time. Now, several years ago, I did a video on here on YouTube on how to recover deleted listings. Let's say you accidentally deleted listings on eBay. Maybe you were doing end and sell similar, and instead of selling similar 200 listings, you accidentally deleted them. People make mistakes. I've accidentally deleted things in the past that I wished I hadn't done. In this case, you could have just went to a radio button, clicked it, and now a radio button is just basically a little box. You can click on it, it adds a highlight, it checks it, and in this case, that box was to show ended listings. You could easily go to a store, you could click on the ended listings button, and it would show all listings that were ended from that store, even if they were deleted. Now, I will drop a link down in the description box to the original video so you can easily see how simple it was to get your listings back when that feature was available, just months back. Nowadays, you can't use that. And I've had hundreds of people hit me up, make comments, and ask if there is another workaround because eBay removed that feature and you can't use it anymore. Now, let's look at real quick how you could do it before, how easy it was to get a listing back if you accidentally deleted it. So if you lost, say, 200 listings, you can easily get them back. Just pick one of your items, any one of your items whatsoever. And from here, you just go ahead and click See Other Items. Don't click Visit Store. The option isn't available from Visit Store. All you want to do is See Other Items. So this will take you to My Listings, not my store, so to speak, but My Listings on eBay. And if you look over here on the left side, one of the options is Completed Items. It doesn't matter if it's sold. It doesn't matter at all. It just matters that it's gone. So if I deleted this, I ended it, and then I deleted it, I click the Completed Listings, and it's going to show up here. Give it a second here. It takes a minute to update usually. There it is, right there. It is in the ended section right now. So all you do is click on the listing, and then it'll give you an option to relist that item. It's just that simple. Now, eBay removed that feature from the two spots that it was available. Now, let's show you what it looks like now if I try to do the same step. And this is the only step back then that you could use to see deleted listings. So I'm in my store. I'm in the active section. And I'm going to go look at completed to see what shows up. Now you see they still have a sold items section and a completed items section. So if I hit completed items like I did before, it should have showed me the ended listings. When you hit completed items nowadays, all it does is show you the sold items. If you hit sold items, it shows you the sold items as well. There is nothing in here anywhere, and I even called and talked to eBay, that will allow you to pull up the ended listings. Nothing. So if you delete something, you ended it and then deleted it, it just doesn't show up. They can see it at eBay 100%. I have a transcript from the actual chat with them. They clearly stated that there is no way to look at ended listings anymore, but yes, they could see them. They actually pulled back some listings for me, wanted to see how someone would get them back nowadays. They only would do 4 and then said they would not be able to do any more than that. They said they'd look into it, and their fix for it was just something that gave me titles, prices of all my listings from the day before the listings would have been deleted. Now, it's no way whatsoever for me to click on anything and open it up and have another listing created from that. So all I got is a title. I would have to go through and pull every one of those items out of the storage bins, and then I would have to rephoto or scan them and then type in everything from scratch. Well, I guess I could cut and paste the title, but that's about it. It would just be more practical at that point, so I'm not screwing around with stuff, just to pull them and just create brand new from scratch listings on anything that was deleted. What I honestly recommend is having a third-party application, app of some sort that actually physically stores a copy of those listings, because again, if you call eBay, they're not going to get them back for you. I've used InkFrog for many, many years, Ink Frog, for 30 bucks, I can get, I don't know, 75, 100,000 listings worth of data into their system, and it backs it all up. So if eBay deletes it, I can just push it right back out from Ink Frog. This is actually Ink Frog's page, so if you want to check it out, that's up to you. I don't get a dime. I don't have a link down there or anything else like that. It's just inkfrog.com, and you can get all the extra information you want from there. It'll tell you the price. You can get a free, I think it's 14 days, 30 days, you can get a free trial with it. So again, it's up to you. You want to do it. If you have something like this, it's easy as pie. You click a couple of buttons and you can get every listing back that you had up before without having to do anything extra. It's worth the price to invest into something like this, 30, 40 bucks a month. You can probably get it lower than that if you've got, a small amount of listings, but this way you would never be out of it. You can use any service you want, but having a third party, because of eBay removing features that pretty much block you from being able to pull up ended listings. You can't pull up any deleted listings anymore. If you did one or two, as I said, you can call eBay and you'd have to explain to them, and try to walk them through where to find it. The people I talked to had no clue how to do it. I had to explain it to them, and they actually did find it after, some conversations with them. So anyway, it's on you whether you want it or not, but it's always something that's recommended to have a backup for all of your listings so that you're not SOL at the end of the day. Now, I'm a fairly small channel. I don't post videos all the time, so if I'm getting hundreds of them over this, there's got to be thousands of other ones, other folks out there, other resellers who are having the same issue. Now, you can call eBay, and they're not going to get you them all back. What eBay is going to do, they may get a couple back, but they have to get them back the same way I had to get them back when that feature was available, one at a time. It's not so bad. It doesn't take as long as it sounds, even doing them one at a time, because you can just sell similar and just go right down to the bottom and list it just from there. All the other features will be available, and you can off you go. It'll take you 20, 30 minutes to get a few hundred listings back up that way, because it's a really quick feature. You don't have to upload photos. You don't have to do anything else like that. Again, that feature is now gone. Now, I have no skin in the game. I don't get a dime from Ink Frog for saying this at all. It just works. It does what it says it will do. Not only does it work for saving your data, but you can instantly broadcast it out to Shopify, and then from Shopify you can hook up other channels like Amazon, Etsy, whatever you want. That's the biggest feature of that. So it may be, a blessing for some folks that eBay removes something that they should have kept on the site that was helpful, because it may make you look into other avenues to sell your goods because you already have to have a backup. Let's say you're creating drafts on eBay. I don't know how many times they've disappeared on us. I don't know how many times they've disappeared for other people. If you have Ink Frog or some other means to create the drafts, even if eBay loses them, you will always have them. You should never trust all your data to eBay or to any other site, in my personal opinion. You should always have your own backup where you could easily get those listings back if something happens. Maybe eBay could get hacked. Maybe Amazon could get hacked and the listings could disappear. Having a backup is key, something you honestly need. And I'll put links to Ink Frog and all that kind of stuff down there for those that are interested. Again, I don't get a commission. I'm not, trying to get your money from any of these things that I'm talking about. These are just things that actually work, things that I've used for many years. I don't recommend anything that I haven't used and that I don't think is a good feature, because why would I recommend crap just to make money? It would hurt my reputation. I'm a full-time reseller. This is all I do. So for me, having these key features, having backups is hugely important. It's how I pay my bills, how I pay the mortgage, how I light the building and our property and all the other stuff. How everything's paid for comes from the money we make on reselling. So I can't afford to have listings disappear because of eBay. We learned our lesson years ago when eBay lost millions and millions of sellers' photos. They lost all the photos but the main image, and the rest could never be retrieved. So there's still people, including us, that'll find listings with only one single photo and all the rest are just gone. Those are from eBay's mistakes. I've saved a letter that they sent out from it, just, so I have proof that that actually happened these days. But anyway, I honestly recommend everybody out there, if you do not have this feature, if you do not have a backup for your listings, you darn well better get them, because if you mess up and do something wrong, they get lost, something happens online, eBay loses them, you're SOL. And if that's how you pay your bills, you could be in some serious trouble. But anyway, that's what I have for you today. Hopefully that gave you some ideas, some thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button down below. You can also hit the bell icon to be notified if I post new content or go live. Subscribe and tell all your friends.
Hey, you Toys R Us kids.
There's a new store in town. Your favorite stars will be there. Hurry up, come on down.
Jeffrey, who are we going to see when we get to Toys R Us?
Me, of course. One of the adorable Pound Puppies, Huggins from the Hug-A-Bunch, your brand new friend Robot Man, and one of the incredible Transformers.
Wow!
It's the world's biggest toy, so let's go.
Saturday the 9th, 10 till noon in North Miami Beach, west of 163rd Street Mall.